Hello, my name is Nischal Pradhan. Welcome to the demonstration of my student quiz application from Android. This application allowed users to test their knowledge on various Android topics, tracking their score and view their past quiz history. In this video, I will walk you through my version control practice, explain the architecture and file structure of my code base, and finally give you a live demonstration of this application in action. Let's start by looking at a version control. I used Git to manage the development of application, ensuring that every features and bug fixed with tracked immediately. As you can see in my commit history, I structured my development into a clear phase. I started with the core quiz functionality and then iteratively build up it with an extension 1 and 2. You can see descripted commit message here that explain exactly what was added at each step, whether it was setting up the room database for an history tracking, adding navigation, or fixing UI bugs. The structure approach allowed me to safely roll back changes if needed and maintain a clean development lifecycle. Now, I like to talk about the file structure and architecture. The application strictly follows the MVVM architecture pattern, which provide excellent spreadation of concern. Here we have the module layer. This package contains everything related to data handling and business logic. You can see my data classes like topic, quiz, attempt. It also contains my room database implementation, including the histoda and history database. The history repository and question repository act as a single source of truth, abstracting the data source from the rest of the application. Over here in a view and view model layer, since I use Jetpack Composer, the view are declaratively a Kotlin function like topic list screen, question screen, and history screen. To connect the model and the view, I use view model, specifically the quiz view model and history view model. These view models hold the state. For example, the quiz UI state and handle uses intent. The composable only observe state and report user action back to a view model. Managing the UI file contain absolute no business logic. Navigation.kt handles the routing between all the screen. Now let's jump into a live demo of this application. When the application launches, we are greeting with the home screen displaying a list of available Android topics. Let's select a topic. This navigates us to a question screen. Here, the quiz view model has phase randomized set of 10 questions from the topic. I will go ahead and answer few questions. I will get some right and intentionally get some wrong. Notice how the state updates seamlessly without lagging. Once we finish the last question, the application automatically calculates the score and navigate to the summary screen. On the summary screen, you can see my total score. Below that, there is a detailed review of all the questions. It highlights when question I got right in green and the one I get wrong in red, along with the correct answer so that user can learn from their mistake. From here, I can click restart quiz to go back to the main menu. Finally, let's look into a history extension where I can click View History. The app queries the room database and display all my past attempts. I can filter these attempts by specific topics. If I want to see how I performed on a specific past attempt, I can tap on it to view the history detail screen. This redisplay the summary of that exist session, showing me how exactly I answered on that day. All of this is saved using Room. This concludes the demonstration of the student quiz application. By utilizing Jetpack Composer and using MVVM architecture and Room database, I was able to build a robust, scalable, and responsive application. This incremental version control process ensures smooth featuring integrated from the start to finish. Thank you.